Hello everyone and welcome back to Love a Sea Day and my video on Cadiz in southwestern Spain in the Andalusia region. This beautiful old port city is almost completely surrounded by water. It's very walkable and there is so much to see. Stay tuned and I'll show you some of the highlights that we discovered on our wander around Cadiz on a cruise ship call in May 2024. One of the things I loved about arriving into Cadiz by cruise ship is that you can just walk off the ship and within less than 5 minutes you're in the city. Just a 2-minute walk or so away from the ship, we found ourselves in the Plaza de España, which is full of trees and surrounded by beautiful buildings. I love the shape of these trees, I'd not seen anything like them before. If anyone can tell me what they are, please let me know in the comments below. At the centre of the Plaza de España is the beautiful 1812 Constitution Monument. From the Plaza de España we headed out to walk along the sea wall, which is absolutely beautiful with some fabulous sea views. I loved these gardens alongside the sea wall. The tiles on the floor were beautiful, as were all the colours of the bougainvillea. There were lots of trees and it was such a lovely shady spot. It's such a pretty little park and wow, look at these trees. I've never seen anything like them. There are several of these. They are absolutely enormous with huge branches. Just spectacular. Alongside the gardens is this beautiful church. It's a stunning building. There is so much beautiful architecture in Cadiz. This theatre is the Gran Teatro Falla. Wandering further, we came to the Plaza de San Antonio. This square is definitely worth visiting. It's a large open space and there are beautiful buildings on every side. There are some bars and there are lots of little streets that lead off of the square. One of the main buildings is this beautiful church, the parish of St Anthony of Padua. Wandering round, I just loved the feel of Cadiz and this square was no different. It's just got such a lovely atmosphere wherever you go. Cadiz is so walkable and it's one of those places where you can just wander around and you will see so many beautiful buildings. I definitely recommend a visit here because it's just an absolute gem. After a break for a bite to eat and a refreshing local beer, we headed off on our wanders again. One of the things I love about places like this is that you can just wander around all of the little streets and there's always something interesting round the next corner. I love it. You can't miss Cadiz Cathedral, the most prominent building in the city. It dominates the skyline and towers over everything else. With a mix of architectural styles, it's an absolutely stunning building and it's in a fabulous setting alongside the sea. The composer Manuel de Falla, after whom the Gran Teatro is named, is buried here in Cadiz Cathedral. The Cathedral Square is another lovely place to spend time. There are some beautiful buildings in the area and some cafes and bars, so it's a lovely spot just to pause and spend some time and watch the world go by. All too soon it was time to head back to the ship. This lovely building is Cadiz City Hall in the Plaza de San Juan de Dios. It's another beautiful square with some gorgeous architecture. I love all the balconies on the buildings and the palm trees. And we were blessed with absolutely perfect weather when we went in May. It was temperatures in the mid-20s, lots of sunshine, and it was just an absolutely gorgeous day. Cadiz is such an easy city to explore on foot. It's mostly on the flat and it's very walkable. And as I said at the start of the video, the cruise ships dock right by the city, so you step off your ship and you're there. I'd heard some really good things about Cadiz, but it far exceeded my expectations. It was an absolutely beautiful city and I loved it here. I can't wait to come back. As our cruise ship prepared to leave Cadiz, we headed out onto our cabin balcony to take in the views of Cadiz once more, enjoying the sight of the cathedral and out to sea beyond. It had been an absolutely fabulous day in port, and as I said, I would love to come back to Cadiz. I can't wait to return. If you've ever visited Cadiz, I would love to know how you spent your day in port and what you thought of the city. Let me know in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would give it a like and perhaps consider subscribing to my channel. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching.